Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Brianna and this is 4 Paws in a Book. I make book and lifestyle related content, so if that's something that you're interested in, make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below. Today we are going to be doing a little weekend vlog because it is a beautiful, beautiful weekend and I'm gonna take advantage of it. So yes, it's gonna be a beautiful weekend, or at least it's a beautiful day today. It's Friday afternoon, 3 o'clock. I just got off work, and I want to take advantage of it. And then tomorrow it is supposed to be like 62 degrees or something like that. Unfortunately, Sunday it is supposed to rain and maybe snow, which sucks. But it's fine. I have a party to go to on tomorrow. On tomorrow. Oh my God. I have a party to go to tomorrow. We canceled our Christmas party for work because of COVID. We canceled it in December and then we rescheduled it for January, and then January, like, Omicron was still like not doing great. So we scheduled it for this weekend. So we are having a spring party. So we're going up to the mountains to one of the resorts. I'm really excited about it. So tomorrow we're going to do, I have to like run some errands. I might take Doyle to Home Depot to do like some training. So I might do that. I've got some reading to do. I've got filming, getting ready for Veda. Next weekend is VedaCon, so we have that. So yes, I stopped at Swig. Did I get a very large blended energy drink? Yes, yes I did. I also got a Rice Krispie treat because I'm an adult. So anyways, I'll talk about the books that I'm reading this weekend. I'm listening to The Love Hypothesis and I'm reading Misrule, which is the second book in the Malice duology. So I'm reading those two right now. Hopefully I can try to finish one of them this weekend. Like, maybe both would be great, but I'm only 50% of the way through Misrule. But I'll talk about more of those later on. I'm gonna drive home. People are looking at me weird because I have a tripod sitting on my dashboard. Okay, talk to you later. The lighting's kind of bad, but that's because I have windows open because the weather is just so nice. It is about 6:30. I'm on sprints with Steph, not on the sprints, I'm just in the chat for the final book support group. That was a readathon that was happening this week that I didn't really do pretty much at all. But I'm also listening to The Love Hypothesis. That's like the audiobook that I'm listening to right now. I just hit the 50% mark and like, it's fine. It's a 3-star read right now. I definitely do not see the hype for it yet. So we'll see if anything happens with it. I keep thinking I have something like in the corner of my eye, but I'm pretty sure it's just a shadow. So yeah, I mean, we'll see if it gets any better, but like, I'm just, it's fine. Yeah, I am trying to finish up a few things with work. I was doing trainings and stuff all day, which means I had to like people all day, which really sucked. But it also meant that like I had a crap ton of emails when I got home that I needed to address just so that I wouldn't have to address them over the weekend. So I'm finishing it up right now. I think I have like 2 more things that I need to do. So I'll hopefully finish that up during the sprint while I am listening to The Love Hypothesis, and we'll just go from there. So Derek should be home soon. He's coming back from Idaho tonight. He's been gone all week. So it'll be nice to have him home. And I think we're just probably going to order dinner tonight because I didn't go grocery shopping. That's the thing. Yeah, I didn't do that. So we're just going to have kind of a chill evening. I'll probably watch the sprints that are on Pris's channel with the late night crew. And like watch TV, do some reading. Just kind of chill. I just want chill. Doodle, watch your tail.
morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. It's not morning. It's definitely 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Happy Sunday. I have had a pretty slow start to the day. I kind of had woke up with the migraine. It's cold and snowy and rainy this morning, which like yesterday it was 60 degrees and then today it's snowing and I hate Utah spring. So yeah, I figured I'm gonna put makeup on so I can film, and I figured I would, you know, check up on you and talk about some stuff. So I finished The Love Hypothesis this morning, and I'm pretty sure Booktube's gonna cancel me for it, so that's fun. I only gave it 2 stars, and I didn't like it in the slightest. I felt like there was a lot of things that the author just did not do well. I feel like there was a lot of things that still felt like fan fiction, not specifically Raylo fan fiction, because honestly, if I wouldn't have already known that going in, I would have never guessed it. There's just nothing like obvious other than the fact that the guy's name is Adam. But it felt weird. There were times where the book was like way too meta, when she was like, when he said something like, oh, we can just share a hotel room. I have 2 beds. Like I got a double. And she's like, no, no, no. It's going to end up as 1 bed. It's always that way in romances. And I'm like, okay. Okay. I felt like that Olive was really just annoying and like trying way too hard to be quirky and dorky and like, we drink frappuccinos and pumpkin spice lattes. And I don't do well. Like, I don't know. There was that. What else? I am not Demi. So like, please take this with a grain of salt. And I highly recommend that you go and check out Own Voices reviewers. But there was a sentence in the, there was a sentence in like during the sex scene or like right before when she's trying to explain like why she doesn't have very much sex, which like no shame, you do you. But she was like trying to explain essentially that she doesn't feel sexual attraction unless she has an emotional attachment to somebody. And she said, I don't know, there's something wrong with my brain. And that sentence was never challenged. He never said, there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing, like no one ever challenged it at any point in the book. And that feels that there's nothing wrong with someone for having that sexual attraction. It felt weird. And like I said, I'm not Demi. I don't know. I feel like if someone was trying to explain my sexual orientation and saying like there's something wrong with my brain, I would have been very offended. I don't know, felt weird. I also don't remember hearing a conversation about a condom or anything like that. Apparently there was, because I watched Jess Owen's video, which I had been like holding off on because I hadn't read the book yet and it was spoilery. So I went and watched it because she didn't like the book either. I'll link it down below because it's very good. And she said something about like, oh, I forgot a condom. That's okay, I'm on birth control and I'm clean, which is a poor choice of words, in my opinion. Just because someone gets an STI does not make them dirty or unclean. It's a very outdated term. And this is 2022 and we're not about that. So, those are my thoughts on it. I will talk more about it like in my end of month wrap up. But yeah, pretty sure Booktube is gonna cancel me. But that's fine. It's fine. So anyway, I'm gonna go film a couple of videos for Veda. So I can get that kind of up and running. I have maybe 4 videos filmed already and it's the 20th, so it's a little scary. My problem with Veda is that the first like week of content is all end of month content, so I can't even really I can't even film it right now. So I'm all filming like post April, like later in April, which is fine because then I can focus on the wedding and not have to worry about stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna finish getting ready and talk to you later. I'm gonna wrap this vlog up. I don't know how interesting it is. I feel like it probably was kind of boring because I really didn't do much. But I read this book and I didn't love it. And I'm pretty sure Booktube's gonna hate me now. I've kind of already said everything that needs to be said about this book. I felt like the characters were kind of cardboard cutouts. I feel like they didn't have a lot of chemistry and it was kind of forced. And there were a lot of things that were just not believable in an academic situation. If I was Adam and this person comes up to me and was like, I need to kiss you so that my best friend isn't jealous or doesn't feel bad for dating my ex, I'm sorry. I do not comprehend. I have social anxiety. Like, what? She's trying to, like, make sure that the academic sees her as serious and then pulls a stunt that would be a high school thing. Like, what? I don't know. So the whole premise just, like, did not start off well. And then there were just some things that just did not make any sense. The part where her friend was like, oh, just sit on your boyfriend's lap in a lecture, in an academic setting, that's not professional and would be so highly frowned upon that, like, people would get fired, or at least, like, severe talking to HR would get involved. No. Just no. Maybe it's just because I see myself like I am a professional in my career or in my job field. And if I ever tried to, like, sit on a partner's lap during a lecture, no one would take me seriously. It's hard enough for women in science and, like, the science field to be taken seriously. Shit like that. You're not, I can't take you seriously. I cannot take her seriously in a field of science. I'm sorry. Like, is it a funny book? Is it cute? Is it quirky? Sure. But it's not realistic. And if you're gonna write a contemporary fiction, especially, Allie Hazelwood works in the field of STEM. She knows how hard it is to be a woman in STEM. Why write this book? I don't understand. So, probably gonna get canceled. People are gonna hate me. It's fine. That book just wasn't for me. And if it was for you, great. I'm so happy for you. Not for me. Not a book for me. Sorry if I offended people, but not really. Hated that book. That is all I have for you today. If you are new here and you have not yet subscribed and for some reason you still want to, there's a little red button down below that you can do so. And all of the other links to my social media will be in the description below if you'd like to be my friend on any other platform. Thank you all for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.